Can we talk about the idea of
Hello, my
banning
beautiful
trans women
people.
from
I
women
hope you
only
guys are
wards,
doing
people?
very, very well. Well, today I'm going to talk about something very interesting that I found on the internet, and that has been quite controversial these days. Well, it is about the announcement of the health secretary in the UK to ban all trans women from all female only wards slash places. I could notice online that there is this frenzy happening and everyone is panicking and sharing their opinion about a breach of equality rights. And this video is just to bring another, another view on the matter, another view on the matter. First of all, I personally do not think there is a breach of equality right act, equality act if we look at the women's side of things. It is important that while promoting or protecting the rights of trans women, we do not affect and jeopardize the rights of women. The female only ward have been designed and made for female or women only wards. I think the issue, not trans women or anything else, the thing is, the issue lies with um, the provision of adequate and appropriate wards or places for trans women. This is where the issue is. When a woman goes to hospital, like some few people, or hospital or some other places, like some few people shared, um, it's because they're vulnerable. And when they are in that state of vulnerability, I do know some women who do not want to see any form or shape of men. It's just a thing with them. I personally don't have that problem. I'll take a male gynecologist, a female gynecologist. I don't care. A male nurse, a female nurse. I just personally don't care. But I've come to realize some people do have a serious issue with male staff or previous male or trans women because they intuitively feel that they are not real female. I don't know why. Some have shared that it's due to past, trauma and things like that. I don't know. Personally, I told you I do not care, male, female, as long as you're trained and experienced and know what you're doing, I'm all for it. So I do understand that, trans women could be traumatized and be feeling a bit left out of this whole process. But the truth is, a trans woman and it's not a woman. And as I said, I have come to realize that some women are very attached to the womanity, if I can call it like that, and only want to share certain things with women only. Even simple things like painful period, they only want to talk about it with women, which I've always felt was very strange because I was raised in a very open family. My mother was very open minded, so she really didn't make any difference between boys and girls, and she just raised us the way she wanted, and then we were quite open minded. But I have come since I came to the UK, I came to realize that no, some women they don't want to know. If you're not a woman, she will not have a certain conversation with you. If you're not a woman, she won't even sit next to you. As I said, I don't know what had happened in their life or why they felt that way, but I understand that some women would like female only words to be made for women only, because at the end of the day, a trans woman is not a woman. But as I said also, the most important things, and I feel if I was a trans woman and I'm not, I will ask for adequate words for myself as a trans woman, because there is no doubt that issue that relates to a woman are not issues that relates to a trans woman. And as a result, as a trans woman, because I represent a small percentage, I don't want to be put with women because surely my issues won't be taken seriously because I'm only a small percentage. I want to have a word for me, a place for me when my own issues are taken seriously. So I don't know what is the outrage about this. The only thing I feel concerned about is that there are no resources for trans women because let's face it, they also do not belong to male wards. My point is, where do they go? That's my only point. Where do they go? And that's where the issue lies. As we are protecting the rights of trans people, we are also not to neglect rights of male or female, because they're still very entitled to be male or female, as the trans people are entitled to be trans people. So um, the thing that worries me is that with the resource, the availability of resources, well, I don't know what will happen because the issue is not banning women from, as I said, um, female ward, trans women from female ward. The issue is where would they go then? Because I strongly believe they don't belong to male ward either, and that's where the issue is because it's not about banning them; it's about finding where they will go and also training the appropriate staff to meet their needs. And when is all of that taken into consideration? I just don't think the government wants to do that because that means resources, that means money, that means funding, that means a lot more things going on than just a national decision. So it all always comes down to money. That's the reality and the sadness of it. It all comes down to money at the end of the day. So yes, this is my opinion, and I strongly believe instead of being shocked by all of these, why not think about finding something more suitable and appropriate for trans women? Because as I said, I don't think they belong to men's ward also. So um staying in limbo is very challenging because that's how people will get people will get affected because they will be in limbo, the type of situation where you reach hospital, you can't be in the female ward, you can't be in the male ward, you're there, people don't know what to do with you, and in the meantime your illness is progressing, you're getting worse. And that's the only sadness about it because, oh well, it all comes down to money at the end of the day, as I said. So take care of yourself. Ciao, bye bye.